to make it 7-0 Bengals.
Next is score, Bengals 7, 49ers nothing.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here first and 10 at their own 19-yard line. He's got a first down and more past the 30. And finally taken down at the 36-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. Matt Breida out of Georgia Southern now in his third year in a 49er uniform. He was tough to keep off the field last year. Very good yards per carry. 5.3 on 153 attempts. Good for over 800 yards rushing.
Here we go.
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
All day, defense, all day.
Once again, they run with Breida on first down. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him. But don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
When they talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak from the backside that can run a play down.
And nobody leaked. Big play. Back-to-back good plays. Have him on the move on first down.
Hey, gun.
Defense, our time. It's our time. 57's the mark.
Let's go right here now.
57.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Over 30 yards there. And first downs on 3 consecutive plays now.
First down.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on first and 10. The first carry for the former Falcon, Tevin Coleman. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it second and 12.
At the 14-yard line.
Here we go. 180.
52 right here. 52. He's tired of winning.
Garoppolo now. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Andrew Billings coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9.
It doesn't start to have a good drive quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Here we go.
Last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long.
52, Mike 52. Yeah.
Hey, gun.
Mike 52, Mike 52. Coming to you.
On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They went with the dive at that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Last year's NFL leader in field goal percentage, Robbie Gould, on for the Niners field goal. This a 40-yard attempt from the left hash. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. CD, you know, there were quite a few Bears fans back in January saying, why didn't we hold on to that Robbie Gould guy?
Well, it's a legitimate question. 33 of 34 for San Francisco 2018. The crazy stat of the year, he missed more extra points, too, than he did field goals, one in the 2018 season.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if you guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Out of the gun, it's Dalton. Get there and bring him down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I'd file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
So the sack, and now it's 3rd and long for Dalton and the Bengals.
It's just me and you.
Dalton here from the ground. He's got his man here. It's Green. A.J. Green. Right in for a Cincinnati score. A.J. Green. 84 yards. Now the Bengals, they widen their lead. When A.J. Green's on the field, something exciting usually happens, and that was certainly exciting.
Superior route runner, superior hands, superior body control. But I love the way he reacts to the football in the air. Finds it, locates it, and goes and gets it before the defensive backs can react.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. This will be taken in at the 1. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here we go,
the offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
We're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder. It puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score.
Here we go.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
1, Omaha.
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57. Let's go, D. Tighten up. Let's go, D. Tighten up.
Hey, Foxtrot. I got you.
Looking to throw. Garoppolo. Deep ball for Goodwin. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
What I loved about meeting with these coaches before the game was we didn't even have to ask any questions. They told us that they were going to be aggressive and push the ball downfield. They weren't successful on that play, but look for them to try it again later.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Hey, gun.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. But he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Preston Brown, the linebacker. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake, But I'd go get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat, uninspired. It's time to get moving.
Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
After the penalty, it's Mixon. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Getting the sense, Charles, are going to put big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, it's working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on.
And we'll take it all in for a Bengals touchdown. Jim Mixon with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the first quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up front because they're winning the leverage game. How many times we talk about low man wins, right? Move the defense in front aside, create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through them for 2 touchdowns.
And after both of those touchdowns, he went right up to that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet. He recognized it.
That's a smart man. You know what else he should do? If this continues, take them all to dinner.
This is fielded at the goal line. He'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you will. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here we go. 180! I got this.
Set the tone, defense. Let's go. Kill. Hey, turn it up.
On 2nd down, it's Coleman. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
Good break, baby. Good break.
A 3-yard pickup, and it's 3rd down.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. 21-3 is your score after 1. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter. They're staring up at a 3rd and 9 to start it out.
180! 11.
Hey, it's on now. 57.
Hey, gun.
57 for Mike. Watch the run.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Goodwin able to haul it in. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. That's the first catch of the game for Goodwin. It's a 1st down.
1st down, San Francisco.
Come
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
He can't hang. He's not going to get me. All right.
And some space here. That one 28 yards on the ground.
Let's go.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw down that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice gain there.
Here we go,
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
5-2 is the max.
Now this time, Garoppolo throws. I was going to let this go for the end zone. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
Here we go.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
Go.
Gives the Breida, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Here we go, here we go. 180!
Throwing on 2nd and long. Garoppolo over the middle, and he's got Goodwin complete. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 27-yard line.
And a 49er 1st down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. 120!
Get in the weight room.
On 1st down, here's Breida. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Here we go.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13.
21.
57.
Throw right side taken in by Pettis. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. Garoppolo now. After the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. They'll run with Coleman on 1st down. And that one blown up quickly. As he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. 180!
Check, 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 check.
Breida, he'll try the right side. Nifty move. And across the chalk, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
San Francisco.
Matt Breida, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the 49ers make some inroads here on that deficit. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for
Recent have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
unfolding so far so good for him?
Let's go. Do it.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. The ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game. Well, with the kind of half he's had, I think we can forgive him that run, right? Not every run's going to be a big play, is it?
No, and also the blocking just wasn't there. No room to run.
Yeah, defensively, they got to find a way to build on that because he's eating them alive in the first half.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Passing, it's Dalton. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. Yeah, the penalty, it helps a little, but they'll still have to navigate a 3rd and 9 now. From the gun, Dalton looks to throw. And that will be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted the flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. On as the punt team now as this one sent away.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Here we go.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by the Alabama man, Drake Patrick. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line.
Well, Brandon, this is a former first-round pick, and he's been a bit of a disappointment in his career up till now, but he's still got room to grow, and this is an excellent play right here to come away with the football.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Check it out, read.
2 by 2. Move. Here you go. 93, 52, 93, 44.
Dalton with a give here to Mixon. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Stop your whining.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his 2nd week of the regular season. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Ladies!
Hey, watch that. Hey, watch the ball.
It's hot!
51 to Mike.
Dalton now to pass. And Eifert has it. And he'll be brought tacked on for good measure. Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
Heavy.
Now Joe Mixon. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just started in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. Dalton on the draw to Mixon. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Joe Mixon on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And the lead is up to 18 now. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you get this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
Here we go.
From the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Hey, gun.
You got nothing. Hey, check Mike 57.
13. Man.
There's Garoppolo to throw. Trying to lay one up deep. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, 49ers. Dante Pettis, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the 49ers get a score closer.
Well, that touchdown certainly helps, but they've got to go ahead and convert, get to the half, and figure out how to keep chopping down this lead in the second, don't they?
Yeah, they still need to regroup, and they still need to end the second quarter strong. A little bit of time left. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and the lead is down to 11 at 28-17. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock down and go to the locker room.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
It's our time.
Throwing, Dalton. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
368.
Here we go.
From the gun, Dalton going deep downfield for Ross. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
For John Ross, incomplete. He was covered by Richard Sherman.
The Bengals on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18.
52, 93, 44, 44. There you go.
This time they stay on the ground. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the 2nd half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the 2nd half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them.
Hey, I'm coming.
Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jarek McKinnon. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Here we go.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
I got you.
What's the play? Hey, check 24. Check 24.
Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Here we go.
A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3.
You ready? 57 to Mike. 57 to Mike.
Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he's trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a 2nd interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Here we go. Like 80!
I'm coming up to you.
Now a give coming right is Breida. And this will be stopped stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it.
Here we go.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. Over the middle, complete. It's Goodwin. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 15-yard line.
A gain of 29 yards.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Here we go. 57. Coming, baby. I'm coming, baby. Woo!
Now they'll run the option to short side left. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stay home, and they'll stop him behind the line.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
This has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. Garoppolo aims to throw. On the screen, this is Coleman. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17 following the 2 negative plays.
12, Tyler, here we go.
57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. Record.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Carlos Dunlap, the Florida Gator, chopping his way to the quarterback.
Well, certainly some teams are not intimidated by down and distance on defense, are they? 3rd and very long? Let's go get this guy again. Big-time pressure.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue because, you know, after the sack, there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
Now it's gold after splitting the uprights to kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Here we go. Switch.
Nice.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
2 by 2. Move.
Here's Dalton going deep downfield for Ross. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. All the way in for a Cincinnati score. John Ross, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Bengals then widen their lead. This offense, they were dynamic in the first half. The halftime break, that didn't slow them down at all. Big strike here in the 3rd quarter.
It's almost as if they were saying, it's not just our skill in the first half that's getting this done, it's confidence as well. And confidence has taken over this game in a big way. How about these strikes that we're seeing?
They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time able to get 3. That's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
They'll be going for 6.
Here we go, here we go.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. To throw is Garoppolo. That's a screen pass. That's good. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield, a really nice pickup.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Throw that side caught by Goodwin. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a first and 10 at the 43.
Black! 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 Black!
57, Mike 57.
Garoppolo again. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Goodwin. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Back-to-back 11-yard gains, and they've got another first down.
First down, 49ers.
Here we go, here we go.
Garoppolo in the offense with a first and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Here's Coleman on the toss. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge, whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end, in the direction they want to run the football? If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
Here we go,
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple.
Hey, gun.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Now we've got whistles and a timeout here. Yeah, looks like we've got a 49er that's down on the field.
Here we go.
We'll check on his status when we get back.
I got you.
Rush in. 50.
This is Breida. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Second and 6 at the 12-yard line.
Here we go,
The run got 4. Now they deal with a second and 6.
65. Hey, gun. Motion. Hey, wahoo!
defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long.
Hey, Mike 52. Mike 52.
11.
Watch the slap. Check 52.
Throwing his Garoppolo on 3rd down. And he will find his receiver Pettis for a 49ers touchdown. Dante Pettis, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as they're now just an extra point away from getting back within 1 score. And man, Charles, talk about zinging something in there. Those gloves, they help with one-handed catches. The fun stuff. Any padding for a rocket like that?
One would think so, but I'll guarantee you this. After that throw, his hands will hurt later. Not right now in the moment. He's just feeling good about catching it.
A little stinger, but a touchdown. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey, you don't want to see me. You don't want it.
Dalton. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. DeForest Buckner with a sack, the former number 7 overall pick.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
3rd and long. Robert Dalton down the line. And guys, man, complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Marking down at the 49. That's a 1st down with a cherry on top. 31 yards.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning.
Check 50.
Yeah, 5-6.
Nixon with a 1st down carry. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning.
Alert 3.
Now on 2nd and 13. Dalton. He'll rifle this one deep right side. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete. Elsewhere, they're into the 4th at FedEx Field. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're facing a critical third down now as they try to hold on to this lead.
44. There you go.
Mike 20. Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, D.
So now Donham. Well, look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Dalton picked up by another Horned Frog, Jason Garrett. A critical error there in a tight game of the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
The linebacker, Preston Brown, brings him down.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Here we go.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Get him.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A first down there on a pickup of 25. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field.
21. Hey, 5-7.
Check that. With Mike 52 right here. We got to get the ball.
Back to throw. Gets this one left side to Pettis. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught with a penalty.
He's back to throw. And a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And checking the timeouts. They do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. A pretty good looking run there on first down. That'll go for 9 yards, just short of the line to gain. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game.
At the 15-yard line.
Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1.
Strip that ball.
Regular.
They'll stay on the ground. Hits it again. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. On 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
Check. Hey. 25. Check 25. Sponge. No.
Hands up.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. 6 yards in the wrong direction that time. Not only that, but it brings up 4th. Here now, Johnny Townsend, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
Ready? We're going to work.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
11.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short in the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
See if they can cover all their bases.
At the 35-yard line.
Here we go.
Here's second and 10 now from the 35.
What we got? What we got? What we got?
One final try now for Garoppolo. Now they go screen. It's complete. He's got the first down and more past midfield. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. You're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for the Bengals, they make amends for their Week 1 loss by winning their home opener. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Buffalo Bills. Meanwhile, for the Niners, they will fall to 1-1. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against San Francisco. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Madden Godz saying so long, everybody.